What's up, everybody? Doksimon here. You're welcome to a new episode. Today, I'm so excited because I'm here to show you this beautiful modern architecture of a 4-bedroom, all into single family home seated on a 30 feet by a 90 feet land side, featuring a swimming pool and a lot of interesting features that we're going to get to find out as we delve into this property tour. Now let's get started so we take a look at what this wonderful, beautiful, elegant architecture has got for us. As usual, we're going to start our tour from the main entrance, so at least you get to have a feel of how the compound or the facade kind of like looks like, right? The moment you walk through or drive through this motorized gate, of course, is going to be motorized because the connection has been done here. You're actually ushered or welcome to the frontal compound space, commanding a space of about 28 feet by 30 feet thereabout, giving you a space to park 3 cars, give and take, right? And in addition to that, you're also embraced with this beautiful, one-of-a-kind architecture facade, right? Pretty simple, and I just love everything about it. If you look here, you have, you have your plants right here, and I love this feature, okay? Because it kind of like allows air into the porch space. The most interesting part for me about this property is that it's got 2 facade. We've got one facade on this angle, and then we've also got another one from the other angle. I'm going to show you that in a bit, and that's very interesting for me. And I'm pretty much sure that the reason why it was done that way is because of the breadth, the length and the breadth that we have. The developer kind of like wanted to give it a beautiful facade facing the roadside, as well as also utilizing the longer side and giving it also another beautiful facade. And that was well done. You're going to get to see that in a bit. Now let's take a walk around the perimeter of the property so we get to see what this house has got for us. Of course, I'm not going to negate the fact that the compound tiling is quite beautiful. You have a tender strike 30 by 60 tiles, of course, compound tiles, kind of like beautifying the dominating color of this house, which is white. Gray and white has a way of actually sinking to bring out this beautiful, color scheme, and that's quite nice. If you look at this angle, let me show you something. If you look at the left wing of the property, you realize that you have a greenery all the way to the back, right? Let's continue so I get to show you the other side where the swimming pool is. Let's go. This side actually takes you inside the property, but we're going to see that in a bit. Let's continue our tour. I love this, this feature right here with plants in them. It's quite beautiful, kind of like serving as a demarcation from the main compound to the swimming pool area, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, come, let me show you the swimming pool. So this is a very lengthy pool, and as much as the breadth is a little bit sizable, I think it's about 8 feet. It's about 8 feet by almost 40 feet long. Now on this side, you can come a little bit faster so we get to see the facade. Now, just like I said earlier, we've got 2 faces to the property. One of that is what I showed you earlier, and this is the second one. If you look at it closely, you realize that it kind of like serves more like a facade, quite beautiful, and the developer, I think, did a very great job at that. Now, on this side, we've got the mate's quarters or the boys' quarters or the helpers' quarters or whatever you might want to call it to make you feel comfortable, but I think it's a very nice thing. We're going to take a look at this. This is a tall window that brings you to the pool area from the inside. I'm going to show you that. Let's continue our tour so I get to show you the inside of this property. Very beautiful. We have a corner curtain glass right here, and then we have an enclosed porch, right, with a perforated wall. If you look from the other side, from the facade, you get to see how beautiful it is. On the main entrance level, we've got this almost a 1.5 size door, but this is a customized pivoted door. Quite nice. If you look at it, I love the texture, the wooden, beautiful texture. Quite nice. So the moment you open up that door, you actually embrace or welcome to your living room area. This is your private living room area. You have the staircase that leads you to the first floor, connecting you to all the individual rooms on the first floor. And if you look up straight ahead, you realize that you've got an open kitchen concept, which is pretty nice. And on this end, we've got this tall window, or the glass that I told you on the outside that actually takes you to the swimming pool area. And this is quite nice. I love the simplicity. I love the kind of like a touch of luxury that this beautiful property comes with. Now, on the kitchen area, you realize that you've got tons of base cabinets as well as top cabinets, and places to fix in or to fit in your refrigerator, your oven, and your microwave, and all of that. And you've got a peninsula. Of course, you can put your stool right here and sip a cup of coffee in the morning or anytime you want to choose, so you can have, a maximum enjoyment of this property. Quite cool. Now let's talk about space. But before we talk about space, you realize that this corner curtain wall is actually giving you the ability or giving you the luxury of bringing in daylight into the perimeter. And of course, you've got tons of windows bringing in natural daylight into this premises. Now, let's talk about space. The living room area, in combination with the kitchen space, commands a space of about, give and take, 80 square meter thereabout, and that's pretty sizable. That's pretty big. You can actually feature your dining space right here, and then you get to furnish your living area, and that's nice. Now let's take a flight to the first floor, so we get to see the rest of this property and also see the added feature that the developer has put in this property. Now, on getting to the first floor, you realize that you've got a glass atrium or a skylight, bringing in natural daylight onto the floor area, and even as well as even the pot of the first floor area. And the most interesting thing about this atrium to me is the ability to get to look at the sky even at night, or even kind of like envision the raindrops as it splashes on it. I love that natural phenomenon, and that's very, very, very beautiful. Now, on this area, you've got this, this space connecting you to all the individual rooms on the first floor. We're going to get to take a look at the two standard rooms on the first level, and before we get to check out the primary bedroom. Now let's check this one out. So opening this internal door, you're actually ushered to one of the bedrooms on the first level, commanding a space of about 16 meters square thereabout. You've got window bringing in natural daylight, and you've got this door opening up to the bathroom area. Nice, isn't it? Now let's continue our tour to the rest of the bedroom. Okay, so opening up this door as well, you are embraced or ushered into another bedroom, commanding a space of about 20 square meter, right? You've got this, tall window right here, bringing in natural daylight into the premises. You've also got a smaller slidable window as well, bringing in daylight as well, and that's pretty cool. Now, on this area, on this end, has this door that takes you to the bathroom space, and that's cool. I like it. Now, let's continue our tour. We've got this door opening up to the balcony. Come, let's see how it looks like. Beautiful. So now let's continue our tour to the primary bedroom. So you've got this door welcoming you to the primary bedroom space. It is quite spacious, very beautiful. We're going to talk about size in a bit, but I love this feature right here. This is technically the entertainment area. Of course, when you go in the feature, your TV or your game console and all that. We've got this sliding door opening up to the primary bedroom balcony. It's got a balcony on this side. And we've got this window bringing in natural daylight into the premises. Now on that side, we've got a door leading you to the bathroom space. Let's take a look at it. Now the bathroom area, we've got a twin vanity basin, a twin floating vanity basin, of course, with twin mirror, which is pretty cool. I like that. We've got a floating WC with a system recessed into the wall, and that's very beautiful. Now on this side, we've got a glass cubicle, shower cubicle, of course. Now come, let me show you something. If you look at the shower fixture area, you realize that the piping and every other thing has been recessed into the wall. We can only get to see the very important features that, of course, are on the surface, and that's a very beautiful thing. And one thing I appreciate more is the combination of the wall and the floor tile. You see, we have a white contoured wall tile complementing a grey tile on the floor. And if you look at the cabinet basin, the floating cabinet, you realize that it has a touch of grey, and it's quite beautiful. It's just quite spectacular, and I like it. Now, talking about space, the primary bedroom area is commanding a space of about 35 to 40 square meter area thereabout, and that's pretty spacious, giving you space to put in lots of your things to make you have a maximum enjoyment of this perimeter, and that's quite nice. Now on this angle, we've got this sliding door opening up to the private balcony for the primary bedroom, and that is quite unique, and I like that. This brings us to the end of this property tour. If you want to acquire this property, just kindly contact the numbers that you see on your screen. You can reach out to Doksimon Homes. Plus, every details about this property is going to be in the description of this video below in terms of pricing, location, and every other thing that you need to know or want to know. In case you want to make inquiry or whatever be the case, just kindly reach out to the numbers that you see on the screen. Until next time, stay blessed and catch you on the next episode. Cheers. Peace.